everybody, my name is Gabriel Bowman, and today I have a video for you guys. This video is all about how to stop caring. And I mean that quite literally, how to stop caring. There are supplements we can go over, but also some tricks and tips that you can utilize in your day-to-day life to accumulate and I guess to acquire this skill. Because it is a skill and it does take practice. It is number one, first important and most important to be patient, right? First of all, you are going to have a lot of situations where maybe you care too much about every single thing and it's actually stopping you from progressing. And caring too much isn't necessarily a bad thing, but if it is halting your personal progression, maybe there are some things that you could change. The very first thing that you can do if you are really struggling with this is you can start taking things like ashwagandha. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that, but ashwagandha is one of those supplements. I believe it's from India. I'm not really sure about that, so don't quote me on that. This supplement helps a lot if you care too much, if you have a lot of anxiety, things like that. This supplement is actually going to slow that down and make sure that you're less stressed about every situation that you go into. Say like you have a test or something like that, you're gonna be less stressed going into it. I don't know if that's an issue for you, right? Or maybe if you have to do some sort of performance, right, where you're gonna be in front of a lot of people or you have to speak publicly. Ashwagandha is a number one supplement that you can take that is healthy. It's not a drug or anything like that. It's not an over-the-counter drug. It doesn't have to be prescribed to you. You can order off of Amazon today, and it's going to help you in a huge amounts of ways. Besides the supplements that you could take or the different routines that you can do, right? I'm going to talk about the event that taught me how to stop caring. And it's actually kind of a funny story, so bear with me a little bit. But it actually starts all the way back in second grade. I remember very well. I was in this situation where I was trying to make different friends. And in this school, there were a lot of kids from a lot of different backgrounds. And to me, I was like, okay, I'm going to go after, the toughest kids because that's what I want to be like, essentially. Needless to say, they were also kind of the troublemakers, the kids that were not afraid to speak out in class and say something or do something that was absolutely horrendous. Or rather, they weren't afraid to, I hate to admit it, to do things like steal and things like that. But I was very fascinated by this group of kids. Eventually, I became really good friends with them. And there was a couple things that I noticed. And whenever there was something that was just slightly shaky as far as feelings, right? Like when they were about to do something that was a little bit, maybe they shouldn't do, it was something that was a little bit dumb, they would always be like, I don't care. That was kind of like their phrase. I don't care. 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 Needless to say, there's actually some science behind this. Because when we speak verbally to ourselves, say, I don't care, right? Suddenly our mind perceives that as though it is a fact, right? Your mind convinces itself that, oh, he doesn't care. It's actually a very real thing, which is why people will, when you look up how to have dreams and things like that, people are going to tell you to almost manifest yourself. I am going to have a dream tonight. Or rather, when you wake up, or affirmations, right? That's the same reason they have affirmations. Everybody loves me. I have a lot of energy, things like that. I'm a very happy and successful person. These affirmations are literally convincing your mind to communicate a response to the rest of your body in par with that particular thing that you said. Very interesting, right? And anyways, needless to say, I actually ended up acquiring that same exact habit of just saying, I don't care before doing things. Suddenly I found that this is actually very funny. I utilized this a lot all throughout school. I wanted to be I wanted to be the most daring kid. I wanted to be this daredevil. I wanted to do crazy things, climb buildings, and just be out there so that everybody looked at me differently. And I utilized the same exact phrase every single time. I don't care. I don't care. That was exactly the image that everybody had of me all growing up. Now things are a little bit different. I know that it's a little bit stupid to climb buildings and things like that, and I do worry about stuff like that. But it's okay because I'm not trying to kill myself. The same principle works when you are in a business setting, when you are going into a job interview. Say, I'm not worried, or I'm confident. Manifest on yourself, and it shall be given you. And then, of course, if you want to take the supplements, you can. Ashwagandha. right? Whatever. You definitely can. But anyways, my name is Gabriel Bowman. I appreciate you guys clicking on this video. Hopefully you guys were able to find something of value. And if you did, please leave a like, as it really does help me out in my channel. I'm not making any money, but I would love to see a greater audience join. And also please make sure to share if you have some friends who would enjoy this video as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Only if you subscribe though, so subscribe. I mean, it does you no harm, right?